to say is life as we know it will no longer be the same. So today was the official day to release and allow us to go out into the public, and I definitely took advantage of that opportunity and I enjoyed it. I went to the park, I went on a dock on the lake, and I was this close to going on a boat. But I was like, let me still be precautious. You know, the disease is still out there. You know, some people are really fighting it. It is serious. And I don't know, you know, but a lot of people out there today looked very afraid. Some people were all masked up, and some people were just enjoying themselves in the park, like living life no matter what. So there was different types of people out there. You know, I was enjoying life and then I had my mask on. So I was on the river and on the bank. So I did both. But today I just want to give you encouraging words, and today's topic is focal point. And the reason why I put focal point is because even though life as we know it is not going to be the same, we have the power to now create our new norms. And this is what makes these times so epic. You know, I always was saying, oh, this is going to be epic. But sometimes we forget you need a Goliath or an enemy to take out, which is allowing you the rite of passage to transition into an epic time. So for day 2, we're going to do the focal point. Now, focal point is all about rebranding and positioning. So number 1, you want to position yourself as an authority in your field, the topic that you want to talk on, and that may be whatever. That may be from cooking, cleaning, babysitting, to network marketing, to what I do, my niche, mindset shifting, because I am a psychologist. So focus on what you are passionate about and then master that. Now, we see a lot of people, and I said this before, they have huge followings, but they're not monetizing their audience. There's no way for them to help their audience and reach them and connect with them, because all they do is they have a huge following. And then there's some people, they have like a small tribe, and they're making money from that small tribe of people who believe in them and are investing in what they do. And so that's what I want you to think of. Think of, how can I add more value to my audience? How can I serve them to the highest level of my ability? And that's what you're doing. And there's a few mindset shifts you want to tackle down. Like I said, I'm a salesperson, so I'm good at door-to-door, face-to-face sales, right? I told you I had that experience on the last video. Now, how do we transcend that same experience and take it online? You got to think of conversation. You got to think of being friendly and sociable. When I think of when I am sitting before a customer or a prospect that I want to draw into my world, number 1, customer is key. That law never changes. That person is investing in your service. So you are actually going to be on your best game. Whatever concern they have, you're going to focus on that. Whatever issues they have, you're going to focus on that. And whatever hopes and dreams and outcomes they're looking for, you're going to do your best to present that. And something I was listening to, usually when we're in an argument, right? You always know there are certain points in an argument you want to present, and then if you're a lawyer and you have a lawyer's mindset, you want to be able to fight that argument. And what I mean by fighting that argument, you want to be able to come back and defend your point, your focal point. That's why I call today focal point. Usually when you're telling a story, don't just lead your customer to their end game. While you're telling the story, let me just tell you wisdom now, okay? While you're telling your customer or your client or that prospect the story, you also want to debunk the lies. You don't want to present the problem, but when you hear the problem interwoven in your outcome, you want to show and amplify how the solution you're bringing is going to solve that very problem. Now, most people, they just throw out the problem. But what if the customer didn't have that problem in the first place? Like today, I went into a store and I was ready to do something. However, the individual presented problems that I didn't think were problems. And it wasn't until he presented those problems I decided not to buy. This is key, people. The reason why you're going to lose some sales because you're magnifying the problem that the customer didn't have. So today, let's not magnify how bad coronavirus is going to make things. Let's magnify how amazingly epic you are and how this opportunity was custom made just for you to show up in life and shine bright like never before. So these are the few topics I'm going to touch on. And this is why a positive mental focus is everything. Because when you have a positive mental focus, you're like Christ. For the joy that was set before him, Christ died. So people are willing to go through anything, move mountains just to get to their desired results. It's all about what are you presenting and how valuable it is to your client. So at first, when I first started this, I needed a mindset shift because I was like, I'm not selling nothing tangible. I'm just selling transformation. How do you sell transformation? And how do you show somebody that they need it? You know, all you do is you mention universal situations. Do you feel unfulfilled? Are you stuck? Do you feel like something is within you telling you there's got to be more to life than this? So you're creating a curiosity within the person. And if that person in their mind is saying, yes, 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 you feel me, it's like you're reading my mind, then that is your ideal customer. And if that person is like, no, I don't feel that way, I'm good, you ignore them because that's not your ideal customer. They are not going to be interested in what you are trying to bring forth. So that's the mindset you want to have. Am I talking to the right customer? You know, especially in network marketing, they always tell you go for no. And I like that too. That's when you're going to be a beast. You in beast mode, desperation mode, anything breathing gonna buy. I'm going to sell to anything breathing. But you know what made me so great at sales? And I'm going to be honest with you. It's not because I didn't get no's. I got the same amount of no's, if not more, than the next guy. And I never let no's stop me. I knocked on the next door with the same enthusiasm, with the same excitement. And one of my coworkers shadowed me and she was like, oh, you knock on every door. I say, every door is a person. And I want to be honest. I want to give everybody the chance to hear what I have to offer. And I want them to make an intelligent decision. So when they're telling me no, what I hear is, I hear what you're saying, but that is not for me. And I don't feel offended. I keep going because I know what I have is not for everybody, but I know it's also for somebody. And that's the power of niching down. And that's also the power of framing your paradigm and your mindset in such a way that you know you are going to move or lean towards the right one. And I love the word of God. It says this one thing: seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things are going to be added. When your mindset is on a focal point, the end goal is I'm going to find somebody who wants what I have and I'm going to serve them to the highest level of my ability. I take pleasure in serving my customers. I really do. I love to know that what I'm giving you is going to shift your day. It's going to brighten up your mood. It's going to solve a problem. So no matter what I'm selling, I already have that mindset and I'm just looking for the right person so that I can make them smile today. When you have that enthusiasm within you, you're going to find customers. And even when people tell you no, I've had people tell me no and literally run me off the property. And guess what? The next door was a sign up because I let that feel like, like a duck in water. I know I'm in my element one, like a fish in water, right? But a duck, when oil is on their back, whatever you throw at them, it's like Teflon, it just slide right off. That's what happened. You have to let the no slide right off. So right now, a lot of people, they feel like they have to be an expert to sell this, to go online and, to network market. I need more information. All you need is to be you. If you know, and I love the story with Les Brown. He said, my mama need X, Y, Z, and I'm not leaving today until I sell somebody. I think it was a mop or some type of vacuum cleaner. He said, until I sell this vacuum cleaner today. And his favorite quote, you got to be hungry. The hungry always eat in the wild. A lion rarely goes to bed on an empty stomach. What do you want to be? Do you want to be the lion or do you want to be the prey? It's either sell or be sold. But right now, it's either program or be programmed. Now, you got to be careful right now. You don't want to get in a rut and let your focus point be, okay, we're stuck at home. What to do? Find something to add value. Either it's lies, Either it's you're texting somebody to see how they're going. How about let's be creative? A lot of schools are closed. Let me give you an idea. That's why I said this is our strategy moment. A lot of schools are closed and a lot of people are going to go back to work. A lot of people are looking for what? Babysitters right now. They're looking for somebody to watch their children while they're gone. This is a perfect opportunity to become a nanny. Or you can have a contract. I can watch them on Tuesday for you. I'm not working no more. Become your own boss and strategize. I love this time because I'm from the islands. Almost everybody was an entrepreneur. We didn't have government assistance and we didn't have jobs. So most people created jobs. And I remember my mom, she created jobs. I've never seen her work a job in her life. She was always a business owner. She sold weave, she sold clothes, whatever thing that was upright she had to do to make sure there was food on her children's table, she did it. And I think that's the mindset that always kept me being creative. And as a young girl, I would help her with different things. I would create different things for her to sell. And it was amazing to me that I can create something and people will buy. You know, people would buy my designs, my flowers, things that I create. So at a young age, it created creativity in me and a mindset that something in me that I can birth and produce could be a blessing to somebody else. So instead of sitting down waiting, okay, who's going to be a blessing to me? What am I going to bring to the marketplace that this condition has designed me to bring so that I can be a blessing to somebody else? It's a mutual exchange, meaning my goods for your goods, my talent in exchange for your goods, your funds, your money, your income. Something else I had to frame in my paradigm, you know, the fear of making too much or the fear of will they say yes or will they say no? Who should I offer this to? Offer it to whoever. If they say no, that's okay. You're not the one for me. Next. I never get offended when people say no, because in my mind, the first thing I think in my mind, thank God this person ain't finna waste my time. Thank you. And then when I get a yes, I invest 110%. I want to hear your story. Show me your goddaughter pictures. Show me your grandchildren pictures. I'm like your best friend from high school once you say yes. I am all in and all interested. And even if you say no and you still want to talk, I'm all in, I'm all interested, and I'm still your best friend from high school. And sometimes the one who say no, I end up talking to them and having such a great time. He end up saying, well, sure, why don't you just schedule the appointment? And usually the people I least expect to buy. And then the people I expect to buy, sometimes they don't buy, but they do the demo, or they show up, or they come to the event. So it's more of presenting your best self to the table, no matter the condition, and then allowing the individual to do what is best for them. You know what I hate? I hated selling a product to a person and they didn't need it. You know what I don't like? Selling a product to somebody and they didn't use it. I assure you, if I sell you the product, I build that product up so much that you want to use it right in front of me. Let's test this out now. You know what I mean? Because I am energized, passionate, and excited about it. And I took this same mindset in any arena I'm in. And I want to tell you right now, whether you're in sales or not, you're selling something. You're selling yourself. You're selling your time. You're on Facebook. People are friend requesting you round the clock. Something about your post, something about your motivation, or something about what you're doing has sold them. They are sold on who you are, and they want to share and be part of your life or be part of your mindset or the world that you've created for yourself. So what I do want to tell a lot of people is, for me, I can't have big numbers. I learned and I saw how to do it. But I told myself, what is my goal? Before you do anything, you want to know, what is your long-term goal? My long-term goal really is not to be the most popular, to be honest with you. I want my bank account to be popular before I'm ever popular. But to be honest with you, my long-term goal is to really affect lives and transformation at the DNA, the cellular level, and to shift people from living an average life into passion. You know, I love Dr. Caroline Leaf. She is a Christian neuropsychologist, a neuroscientist. Again, I love the mind. She's another brilliant individual when it comes to her niche and her specialty, right? And she came up with a theory that I absolutely love, something that I discovered working in the field without even hearing her theory. What I discovered is a lot of individuals claim that once you are diagnosed with any type of diagnosis, automatically you are that conditioning. And I hated that because I knew that certain illnesses are fabricated in the sense of a placebo pill. And I like to tell you, it's not the lack of resources, like Tony Robbins says, it's the lack of resourcefulness. The human body can be reconditioned. Cells regenerate after a certain time. Experiences change. And as experiences change, individuals are transformed. Right now, this is just a season. We're not going to always be stuck in our house. This pandemic is not going to be here forever. So you could either, how should I say, adapt to the environment, the fear, the scarcity, the concern, the worry, or you could begin to be ahead of the game and be like, how can I plan? How can I position myself? What should I be focusing on right now? I always go on a job and I look for the most successful person, and whatever they do, I emulate. I imitate and I emulate. It's called passion hacking. When I see somebody on fire for something, I don't hate, I don't talk about them, I don't judge them. In fact, I have no opinion about them. You producing results, I'm here to learn. Show me how to produce the results, and boom, I'm gonna do it my way. That's what you need to do right now. Look at those companies, look at those individuals who are successful right now in the area that you feel like you need to be successful in, and emulate and model, baby. This has nothing to do with innovation. The innovation is going to be your passion print, your unique feature, your unique fashion that you're going to bring to the table. I was reading my notes that I wanted to read today, and from the Great Depression to 2008 and to now, 2020, the pandemic, follow individuals who have successfully transitioned out of those many crises and came out on top. So we have like Ray Dalio, someone who has been in the stock market, who had crashed before, but learned from that crash. And now, no matter what crash come, he has a consistent flow no matter what the market presents. You need to study that person. Another person who's doing very well, Robert Kiyosaki. These are people that I've just been following in the background, and they have a different mindset. I always tell people, when you invest in a coach, you're not investing in their tools and in their program. You're investing in their mindset. You're hacking who they are that made them successful, and you're applying that mindset to your current situation. And I always say this best. Einstein says you can't use the same mindset or the mental state or the mental capacity that created the problem to solve the problem. So you think the government is really going to solve this problem? Have they yet to elevate their mindset? Are they listening to new people, new strategies with different perspectives to come up with a solution that is going to prosper everyone? History repeats itself. Life goes in a cycle. Solomon says, there's nothing new under the sun. So that means to tell me, that means somebody has already overcome the situation that I'm in, and all I have to do is to invest in that person, figure out what they have, take those resources, apply it to my life, and I will see results. There is no time, no place, no position you are in where you can tell me learning from someone who is winning is never successful. I always tell people this: if you're going to learn principles. Learn the principle and the mindset that made that person a winner. Don't learn the methods, because methods change. Right now, a lot of people are moving from having just a four-wall hotel, a four-wall apartment, or just a four-wall, how should I say, business. They're strategizing. They're taking it online. Not only are they taking it online, they are also doing what Uber did. We're going to Uber Eats. Always flow with the creativity in the sense of, I need to have an innovative mindset that would allow me to transcend with the times. And I don't want to go longer than I need to, but certain things to focus on. If this does